All right, good evening, everybody. I am now live, Mac, and your mic is also live, Mac and Uncle John. Good evening.
Good evening, Nico.
All right, I hope you guys on stream can hear us okay. I had two Logitech updates to my headset sound drivers, and I had to reconfigure my audio here in the broadcasting suite. So if it's not right, please tell me. Feel free to tell me. Yes, Steve, yeah, better push back, guys. It's not working with the Zibo mod specifically. Toto Rico told McTrying here, he spoke to him personally. He said it's under investigation. So I just disabled it for now because I'm not keen on having another crash or something when I do my first flight in more than a week or something. I can't even remember when the last flight was, eh? So yeah. Anyway, okay, guys, a quick update. I see we climbing in the numbers here. I was so sick, and the funny thing is, I was so busy at work, I couldn't even really lie down. The only day I had to lie down was on Sunday, and that turned out to be a bit of a nightmare anyway. While I was sleeping, the servers and everything was still running and work was going on, but that was the only time I could really rest. And today is the first time since probably Thursday that I really feel like a human being again. So yeah, apologies for not streaming and doing all the normal things, you know, but I had to look after the job first, and then I don't think I really looked after my health, to be honest, but I did take some medication and to try and, you know, sleep 1 or 2 hours a night. So we tried. Anyway, we're back, we're feeling better, and we're going to do it. Now, before we continue, just one more thing. We know there's a problem with the lighting engine in Beta 4. We know there's a problem with the weather engine. I can show you if you really want to see. But we also know that the auto save flight function does not work with Beta 4. All right. So guys, if you're having crash to desktop, there's obviously a couple of things you can look at. Number one is your VGA driver, your graphics driver. Okay, make sure that's up to date. There was a new one I got yesterday, and I flew it this morning just quickly, just to do a test. We're going to talk about that test just now as well. I think it's very important for you guys to know about this. And I was lucky enough to have a quick comment or two with Flight Deck to Sim about it as well. So that all happened this morning, and we'll talk about that just now. But in case you also get the crash to desktop, remember to run your installer. Make sure that all your X-Plane files are indeed healthy, like I showed you in my one stream. Also, please note, when you do get the crash to desktop, for some reason, not all the errors are listed in the explain log.txt file. Okay, so when you report a Zibo crash or an explain crash for that matter, please also go to your Windows event viewer, to the application log, and check which application crashed. Okay, so it's very important, because if it's an external thing, it's the VGA card or a driver or something that's external to X-Plane, X-Plane will crash so fast it will never have a time to write to the log, and you won't get any response there. So please bear that in mind. Sorry, yeah, this is not X-Plane 11, this is X-Plane 12. And while we're at it, let me actually go outside, show you. This is X-Plane 12. I'll show you the new livery as well just now. So yeah, okay, now the thing that happened this morning, I'll quickly show you a screenshot as well, just to illustrate the problem. I've seen 1 or 2 reports about when the guys fly on VATSIM with the Zibo, it incorrectly reports the altitude, the flight level as such. Okay, and there seems to be like a 500-foot discrepancy between where you think you're flying with the Zibo and where the actual ATC radar sees where you are flying. All right, that's the one thing. The other thing that happened is that you can see the discrepancy in your standby altimeter over there. All right, so I've just put that on screen for you guys so you can see. Now, under normal circumstances, your standby altimeter is not going to be exactly the same as your primary flight display over here, your primary altimeter. This is the accurate one. This is used for RVSM, etc., the very accurate one. This one is not RVSM certified. It's not meant to be as accurate. So there is like, you can see there's like a 100-foot difference, you know, between the two. So that's 29.9. All right, but when you fly on VATSIM, for some reason, the discrepancy between the two is like 500 plus foot, okay? And that is a VATSIM issue. All right, as far as I can gather, because this was done, the test was done this morning in the USA with the help of a very friendly ATC guy from Iveo. I've also spoken to the local ATC guys. When I spoke to Matthew, when we did the initial tests, when the first reports came in, he also said to me he sees us on the right level. So there's something in VATSIM that needs attention. Okay, so just be aware of this. Okay, it's not a showstopper or anything. It's just something that you need to be aware of.
I think it may be temperature related, but I'm not certain. Unless anybody knows better.
Yeah, I really wouldn't know, Mac. So, yes. And then I got a brand new livery. Some of you have seen it already. Okay, I'll zoom in a little bit more. So Jacques was here the other night. I did thank him here in front of everybody. Jacques, if you're watching, thank you again.
It looks brilliant.
Yeah, he asked me for a list of people, you know, guys who frequent the Discord here and who've become friends, obviously, with us now. What is this thing doing? That's not what I want. Get out of here. All right, so what we did was, or he did, he surprised me with it, is he put the names here at the back. Now, some of those names you obviously have to scroll in quite a bit, but you'll see a lot of the names. Some of you guys will obviously be on the stream here, so it rolls right around the fuselage here. Sometimes it's in the dark blue, sometimes it's more towards the yellow, and you must just...
Who's that bloke, Nico?
That guy.
Who's that?
He pops in a cage. I'd ignore it.
Is he the bloke who's always... Is he the bloke that's always crying off sick, John?
Yeah, he does that as well.
Yeah. All right, great. You know what? When he leopard crawls in here again, you tell me. I'll have a talk with him, okay? So anyway, guys, this is obviously a gift again to me. There's going to be a variant that I will release to the general public at some point in time, okay? But I do not have that variant yet, and I also do not have another variant, which is not important right now. But yeah, it's all coming. It's part of the action there, and I think it's brilliant. So we're gonna go fly.
I think it looks brilliant. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, 100%. Hello, Mooner. Right, let's quickly go back. Let's read some of these comments. 9 days ago for the video. Yeah, sorry, Mac?
I was just going to say, right, who was here at the beginning and heard the introduction music? Comments?
Yeah, guys, I had to change my service provider. $15 a month to play 3 jingles in front of a stream is like too much. I tried to buy the jingles outright, and then they wanted $100 per jingle, and I said, no, well, I'm not going to spend $300 on those jingles. Okay, so I found a new provider that's much cheaper, and so that's the new music. I'm not into headbanging stuff, so you're not going to hear headbanging and crazy pop music and stuff, so I like it nice and slow and relaxed. So if you're okay with it, I'm happy. Good Scotsman, thank you, Steve. Hello, Sasso. Hello, Rab.
Good evening.
Attention.
Yeah. You're right. So, okay, well, I'm ready to start configuring and get going here. So, I'm online if anybody wants to fly with me. Otherwise, I might as well just go offline. Then there's no point in me, you know, hogging Ivea. Uncle John, are you there? I didn't see you. I promise you I didn't see you. Where are you? You said to 12, but you're not connected yet.
Hold on. 2 seconds.
Yes, Scotsman. They've upped their prices. It's now $20 a month subscription fee. They haven't charged me the $20 yet, and I mean I'm bailing ship before they do that. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the man. Hello, Uncle John. I can see you now.
I'm ready to push.
Oh, you beat me again. I'm talking too much. Hold on. Let me get going. So how are you doing?
Tired, but alive.
Did you fly again today?
Yes, I flew this morning, but now I'm done. That's it.
Okay.
Now it's relaxed time.
I
But
don't suppose you know this airfield, do you, Sasso?
no, I don't. It's a new one, I guess.
We'll introduce you to LIME. Don't worry. We've got your back, Sasa.
Okay. There is a guy that you well know that told me that we have to do using the wonderful plugin that you know. Tonight, a return flight to Dublin to Stansted and back.
Okay.
So that's the plan.
Okay.
Oh, Dublin to Stansted and back. Okay.
Yes. I didn't finish the work apparently.
Hello, Kristen. So I haven't worked on that checklist again yet. Okay, I still need to get there. But just FYI.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Krista. I've got something to show you. If you want to log into another chat room where I can stream it to you, just to show you something. Do you want to move down to live on air, Nika?
Yeah, let me do that. There we go, and then you guys can see us chat anyway. Our little thing has come up there. Boeing Sky Pilot, yeah, good morning, good morning. You're welcome. I'm going to take that turn a little bit slower. How do you get the company route to accept flight plans without the 01 in them? Well, you rename them, that's all. You go into Windows File Manager and you take the 01 out. But in all honesty, look, the 01 gets added by SimBrief, right? I don't use the exported flight plan from SimBrief. I actually export from the Navigraph desktop charts. Okay, and that does not come with a 01, but it's irrelevant. You just go into Windows File Manager, go to the file and rename it.
Another tip for you folks is if you're likely to have two flight plans from the same airfield, it's sometimes handy to get rid of the 01 but put the runway of departure.
Yeah.
So that if the winds are different, you don't get the wrong one.
Exactly, yeah. Hello, Steel. Right, we are going to fly flight level 350. What flight level did you get, Uncle John? Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah. Still, I've been sick as a dog, my friend. The one day you pray that you don't die, and the next day you pray you don't survive. You know, you don't. You kind of don't know. You know, you hope you don't survive because it's too bad. You know, I don't know. It was bad.
Did you get that, Nico? 300.
300. Oh, that's the step climb. Read your OFP, sir. You'll see 300 is the step. You need to go to 350. I'm pretty sure. Same as mine.
Thank you.
Oops. Now I made a mistake. Execute.
Question then, Nico. I thought if there was a step climb, you had to put the first cruise level in and then change it.
No, not when I'm flying, Mac. When we do training and we go into all these fancy things, we can discuss that again. I'm just out of retirement from almost dying. Now you want me to go and do such fancy things.
Well, no, I was thinking when you come to set up the flights, the altitudes won't necessarily show correctly in the legs pages.
Mac, as far as I know, it's supposed to pick up on that. It's supposed to calculate and work it out. When we fly with ATC, obviously it's a must. You start with whatever they clear you to, and then you lift it and go further. But there's no ATC here yet. So
anyway,
ready for pre-flight procedure.
Just a point for discussion.
Nico, just out of interest, 35,000 for 41 nautical miles only.
Yeah, but that's why I'm ignoring it, sir, because we're obviously flying east. Now, remember, in certain of these European countries, it doesn't work east to west. The semicircular rule works north-south. Right, so, again, as long as I am not under the instruction of the ATC, it's not going to really bother me, but I hear you, and thank you for the information. I'm just not going to let it bother me too much.
Are you streaming?
I'm streaming. Hello, Aka. Now I'm on YouTube.
Okay. Are you disco?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you flu or?
No, it was just ordinary cold, but it was a bad one, man. I'm okay now.
I see. I hope you are well.
Yeah.
Good.
The difference between this morning and right now is also like night and day, man. I'm feeling much better.
Good.
Dracula, never ever be shy to ask a question. I promise you, for every question you ask, there's 10 people on stream that learned the same thing, they just didn't ask it. Just go for it, ask. And if I can't answer it, one of these esteemed gentlemen sitting here with me will answer it. Okay, Uncle John, I've started my APU, so I'm going to push in the next 3 minutes.
Just remember the better pushback tug drivers in a coma at the moment.
Yeah, I've still got the easy pushback. I'm not worried.
That's all right then.
Yeah, I'm not worried that all of this is set. I can't wait for the lighting to be fixed in X-Plane 12.
Yeah.
It goes through a phase. It's usually sunrise or sunset, like this time of dusk, where it just goes really dark, and then all of a sudden you'll see during flight, all of a sudden it just changes again. All right, so. Did we put it on the bus? I probably could have done it so quick I didn't register that I actually did it. I think we're on the bus. I hope so.
Well, if the blue light's gone out in the middle, yes, it has.
Okay, so yeah. Right. Good, that's done. Automatic Unicom is not done. Let's quickly do that. Okay. 207.
Hold fire still. Hold fire. Nika will explain.
Yeah, it doesn't work with the Zibo yet. There is a problem, and Totarico said he's investigating. He will fix it. Right, okay. Alright, I see we've got inbound traffic here. Right, we've gone past our 1 minute on the APU, so I can kill that one. Before start procedure. What? Before start procedure. I bet she's listening to the wrong mic again. Let me just quickly set it. Oh, why? Before start procedure. Why? She's deaf now. Really deaf.
Before start procedure.
Oh, she's just retarded. Sorry. There we go. That is so strange. Now she listened. It happens in X-Plane 12 for some reason, Scotsman. It's like she's 2 minutes behind.
Before start procedure complete.
Thank you.
Ready
Thank you
for
so
before
much.
start checklist.
Alright, let's kill the parking brake. Where's Uncle John? There's Uncle John. Go off. There we go. Easy pushback. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
There we go. She's woken up.
N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine. She didn't listen. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Oops, I never started my flight leg.
25 N2.
Sorry, peoples. See, out of practice. That could be, huh?
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete. Taxi lights on.
I think it must be, huh? You need to find those sea legs. Looking good, Uncle John. So nice of you to fly with me, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure. Nico, I've pushed back in such a way so you can pass me.
Yeah, I've just passed you. If you look out the left window, you should see me. How's this for a clash? Sasa, what do you do in the real world when you have a situation like this?
Well, you don't have it, I guess.
I suppose.
Now you should find just after the stand 300. Probably, well, I don't know what he did to vacate at Bravo. To be honest, this is crazy. Okay, he's going into stand 300 or 400. So I don't know what he's doing.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about him. I'm just curious.
Really, land on runway 28 and vacate at Bravo. You are.
He's very light. He's very light, and he used maximum auto brake. I'm telling you.
Man, that's 400 meters. Well, whatever. It was a control crash.
Yeah, we avoided all nasties and stuff. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
She calls it because I only did the flaps now.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Hey, Sasha, good evening. 737. Beta pushback for X-Plane 12. The first beta release was made earlier today, but it's not compatible with the Zibo mod yet. So you can grab it, you can play with it, but you can't use it for the Zibo mod yet. It is currently under investigation. Right, that looks lovely, Uncle John. That guy didn't make a single call out. We don't know what he's doing because he's just not part of Iveo, it seems. Let's go. Uncle John, as usual, I shall shout Toga when I go. Thank you, Scotsman. I'm pretty sure it's a small little fix that needs to happen, eh?
The error that's reported in the log file, it isn't clear to me whether it's something that Zibo needs to address or Toto needs to address, but Toto will tell us.
Yes, sir. Right, so where's that alignment? It looks semi-decent. Should have done these checks long time ago. Bad pilot. Right, are you guys ready to go? Yeah, it's nice, eh? Oh, it looks like...
really?
Okay.
We'll have a look.
Release, release. Yeah, thank you. Toga, Uncle John, Toga.
Thank you kindly.
Takeoff thrust set.
Oh, nice one. Well spotted, Steel.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
Hello, James. I'll get your comment just now.
P1. Rotate.
Oh, that's lovely.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Come on, day. Right, in about 1982, approaching Bergamo for a school rapid tour. Sit down, below the stewardess. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
1,000.
Acceleration altitude.
Yeah, just remember there's a bit of a discrepancy on VATSIM with the standby instrument, the standby altimeter and your actual altitude. VATSIM sees you at like 500 feet different to where you think you are. It was a nice discussion we had this morning. And yeah, it's just one of those things now, they just need to fix it. Right, now the last time we tried this departure, it didn't stick to the magenta line. I'd like to see if it works now, if we make it fly slower. Yeah, now just to put you in the picture, we tested IVAO in South Africa as well as in the US now. And we don't have the same problem on IVAO or when we fly offline. It seems to be a VATSIM weather slash, I don't know, temperature slash whatever issue, eh?
Transition altitude.
Yeah, it's dark here in this cockpit. Right, let's see what it does with it too. Hello, Ali. Yeah, teenagers.
Flaps up and set.
Looks like it's turning back here again. Does not go to Ori. We'll help it along. Please. See, it's like it never touched that waypoint, so it didn't see that it already did it. So, okay, we'll just fix it. Uncle John, once you pass that hairpin turn, you need to go to your legs page. Put the Oscar Romeo India VOR on top of the legs page and just execute it. Okay, just to make it go straight. Otherwise, it turns back to one of those waypoints.
Okay, thank you.
Nice song that. It's for X-Plane 11 as well. If you go to GitHub, you can read all right up there. He explains it to you.
Evening, everybody.
Hello. How are you, Owen?
I'm okay. I just posted that the better pushback for X-Plane 11 is changed by
X-Plane 12, Herbie.
X-Plane 12, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an updated version for Zibo compatibility.
Yeah, there's two. There's the first one is just the one that didn't work for Zibo, and the second one is now including the Zibo compatible worker.
Yeah. Well, I haven't tested it yet.
Well, I can't test it because I'm in the air.
Yeah. What? There's no tug up there?
No, sir. We
Okay.
dropped it, passing 10,000 feet. We just let go.
Okay.
I am from South Africa, believe it or not. Yeah, Wakanda forever, man. You need to get it right. You see. Yeah. Yeah, who would have ever thought they would make a movie like that here in our valley? Right, so Uncle Johnny's airborne as well, I see.
About 15,000.
Okay. Bit of weather there on our left-hand side. Wow. Ah, got it. Yeah, the World Cup was an interesting time in this place. One thing I'll never forget is like crime just stopped for like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember the time. It was everybody was just enjoying the football and crime was down like 85% or 90%. Oh yeah, those vuvuzelas drove everybody insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they didn't stop. A pity we started the flight a bit late, but I couldn't start earlier. Next time we'll fly in more daytime. Yeah, thank you. You too. Nice to see you on stream. I hope you come back soon and enjoy your shopping. Yeah, James. Before I started streaming, the only time we used English was in business kind of a thing, and I always used to joke with the customers, I only speak English in self-defense. But with the help of all you guys here and having to speak English so much now, I'm doing better. But to get rid of this accent, I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. You have no idea. Hello, Carl. James, the ridicule and the hatred because of the accent. It was fun in the beginning and we worked through it. So at this point in time, I don't pretty much care anymore. But believe it or not, that was the one reason I almost never started this channel. And then one day, one of my mates, he said to me, well, are you stupid? Because we all hear you every day and we don't think your voice sounds funny, you know, so just do it. And then that gave me the confidence to try, and then, you know, I just jumped in and did it.
That's why I dare to speak these days.
Yeah, you see, because now yours doesn't sound that funny. Yeah.
With your accent, Neil, you'd be difficult to pass yourself off as English anyway.
I will, Carl. Thank you so much, man. Nice of you to have my back. How are you doing, Carl? Are you okay? Good stuff. Yeah, we've got a lot of English here. I love it. Hey, thanks for the subscription there.
That's the kind of butty that I don't like. I'm not into knuckle butties.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. Hello, Robert, and welcome. Guys, I'm so glad to just be flying and streaming a little bit again, man. You guys that didn't hear the beginning of the stream here, I was very busy on the one hand, and I was deathly sick on the other hand, with a stupid cold that really knocked me hard. And I'm busy really getting over it now. I'm feeling much better. So I had to take the opportunity to come do a stream, but I've been working double shifts for a couple of days now, so it's been fun. I just want to check something. Yeah?
I can see your scopes.
2500.
Yeah, you took off within 3 minutes, sir. I'm pretty sure you waited 10 seconds and you said, let's go.
Negative. I was exactly 3 minutes.
Okay. Maya Banix, yeah, welcome, man, welcome. Hello, Hassan. Well, my favorite plane without the shadow of a doubt is the Zibo Mod that I'm flying here right now. It's by far my favorite plane. There's a little piece of me somewhere stuck in between all the wires and the switches here, I'm telling you.
Oh, great. Thank you for the report, Sasso.
Thank you, Sasso. Now, Justin must just make it shared flight compatible again, eh?
I'll have to check that out. Might already be so.
Well, I haven't seen him post a link for a download, so we'll see. This is a 737, a Boeing 737-800 NG. Sorry, it's a bit dark, but there you get the idea. Enjoy, Carl. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Hello, Henry. I have no idea. I use what do you call the stable approach? Okay, and that's the one over there. I'm not sure. My VA client rates me, and then stable approach rates me, and they're hardly ever the same. You know, so I know from experience that some of the landing rate monitors uses fly with Lua. Some of them uses actual data refs from X-Plane, and some of them actually use a combination, and some of them uses some very fancy mathematics to calculate a reasonable rate. So I suppose it all depends on which one you got, you know, and how you feel about it. Remember, in real world, landing rate is a non-issue. The real pilots laugh at us. They think we're stupid to do any landing rate testing and, you know, worry about landing rates. It's a non-issue in the real world. As long as you don't bend the struts, you're okay, you know. But for the flight simmers, obviously, it seems to be like a status symbol or some sort. You know, somebody somewhere had a dream. I won't worry too much about it. Because I'm using XP Realistic, I worry when I land that it doesn't shake too much, you know, because then you can see it was a hard landing. I actually flew over JFK this morning. I did Boston to Baltimore as one of the tests we did with Ibeo this morning. I haven't flown from JFK in a long time. STI I've been to also, not recently. No, I've no inclination to try something like pilot to ATC. If I want ATC, I can fly online, then I get it from the Ibeo guys when they are online. Yeah, in X-Plane 11 I've got some nice scenery for that airport, that STI, but in 12 it's too new, nothing yet. Yeah, Dracula, it's always that first one. You'll remember it for the rest of your life. No, you mustn't be. James, and for anybody else, remember we offer training, right? So if you guys feel the dream inside of you that you want to fly with us online, we've got some very special ATC guys here in Ibeo, and I promise you, once you get to know them personally and they become your friend, it's much easier to press the PTT button, and then it's up to parrot, you know, parrot kind of situation. You just need to learn the little poems, whatever you want to call it, the little bits of stuff that you have to say, you know. You change the call sign and the altitude and the direction, but the little bit of words that he uses, it's a rhyme. You just learn the rhyme and you just say it when you need to say it. I think the G limit, Sasa, help me if I'm wrong, G limit is 5. If you go over 5, that's a C check. It goes to the shop. Then you have a problem. But Sasa will have to tell us the exact amount. It could be a little bit less. Now I think 1.8 is a bit low, especially on a short runway or something. You've got to plant this thing, eh? You've got to put it down. Anyway, 147 nautical miles for top of descent. Let's do our forecast stuff. We don't have ATC over there. Let's go fetch the METAR. We have 1,000 now. UNH is 1,000, sir. Uncle John.
Thank you kindly.
SK son, thank you very much. That helps a lot. Well, my friend, you've subscribed now, so just keep your eye on the channel, and one day we'll get back there. John Kohler, thank you for joining us. We'll talk again. I hope I pronounced your name semi-correctly. Come join us on Discord, and you can help me write if you want to. Right, we've done all this uplink. Let's quickly see. So we have 7, 8, 900 kilograms to get rid of. 64.5. Yeah, the link to Discord, guys, is below the video. It's in the show notes, so just click on show more and find it there. Okay, Krister, enjoy dinner and send my regards. Oh yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, there's the command. Right, let's have a look, see what are we up against here. Right, so we want to set the course heading to 20. Uncle Johnny taking runway 22, right? For landing.
I'm going to take 3-1.
Okay, you can do what you want. I'm just asking. If the weather permits, do as you need to. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm taking 3-1.
Okay. And we're gonna go down to 2,500. Right then. ILS 637. Yeah, we miss X and Y, man, I can tell you that. And 1,000. Alright. Go for the back 3. I'm not familiar with this runway that much, so. One 083. Right, and it looks like we have terrain on our right hand side. Runway elevation 430, 450 should be fine. See, now that we've gone through that dusk segment of the day, you know, the change of light and day, look, the graphics is not too bad now, you know, the lighting is okay-ish. see you just joined the Discord. Welcome. While you guys are talking about this FPS drop, I want to show you guys something. Okay, it's not foolproof, it's not a magic bullet, but I do find that it does actually work quite nicely. So I'm gonna just quickly go into my Nvidia control panel. I want to show you something. You know what? It's not set up again. Okay, but I'm gonna show you anyway. I'll have to reset up now. I forgot I updated my driver last night, and then obviously the settings get thrown away, so I'll have to redo it. But let me show you what I wanted to show you anyway. So this is your Nvidia control panel, and if you go to your X-Plane EXE, there is a max frame rate. Now I usually set mine to on, and I limit it to 32. There's no point in me having more than 32. But there's another one there. Background application max frame rate. Alright, so what this one does is I'm setting this at 25. Okay. So let's look at them together. The background is 25 and the max frame rate is 32. So if you apply this now, it's not going to work immediately because you need to restart the X-Plane now. Okay, but what it basically does, let me explain to you, is when you fly in window mode like I'm flying and I've got 5 screens and I'm clicking into this application and that browser and then in Discord and then I come back into X-Plane, the moment you lose your focus out of X-Plane, this will be your bottom FPS limit. Okay, so for the guys flying online, this is typically handy if it works in that instance, and trust me, it works most of the time. It will then prevent your X-Plane from dropping down to like 20 or 19 or 15 or whatever, because that's now a lower FPS limit, and then this is your upper FPS limit. This is new. I've got a RTX 2070 Super, and I believe it's something that the RTX cards is capable of doing now with the new drivers. So when I physically leave my X-Plane and I click on the outside, okay, you see, look at my FPS, it tries to stay around about 25, and the moment I click and I put the focus back, alright, it's obviously in a bad area here, you don't see the big change because we're going over the Alps here, or part of the Alps. But typically what, you know what, I'm talking nonsense, I just told you it won't work, sorry, I need to focus. If I restart now, what will happen is then, it will then use those as the limit. So the moment I click in, you'll see it will raise, it will go to the upper limit, and the moment you click outside lose focus, it will go to the bottom limit. And it shouldn't really, depending on the area you fly in and your hardware capabilities, go below your lower limit. So for guys flying online, that's a nice tool. Then you don't get all these prompts from the online client telling you your FPS is too low, your FPS is too low, you know. I hope that helps a couple of you guys, because for me definitely it does help, but I'll have to restart to get it to work now. Yeah, your settings is kind of important. You just need to find your happy place, man, and you're okay. Look at that weather there on the side. Wow.
Nico,
Yes.
I love you.
Ah, Hakan, thank you, man. Are you still flying your 2020?
2020? Yeah, yes, of course. I will fly with this guy.
Okay, Phoenix.
Phoenix, yes. I have sent some message to Phoenix group
Yeah.
by mail. They are trying to fix some point. I found some missing points in the airplane.
Okay.
So they responded me back.
Okay.
So we are improving.
Good.
I learned everything from you, sir.
Yeah. I'm glad.
You are like my father.
Yeah, in the flight sim world, I think I've helped a lot of people, and that was my goal from the beginning anyway, is to help people.
How can I help you?
My friend, come visit me. I'll take you to the line park. We can have ice cream together.
Okay, in case of any trouble, recently some places are really hot around my country. I can come and visit you.
Of course, of course. We'll put a tent here in the yard, and we'll give you a gas lamp, and we'll look after you for a while.
Of course. If I come there,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
what would you like to bring to you?
Turkish delight.
This is simple. You need to say something more.
We'll have to talk offline. We can't discuss that online.
Are you
Ready
still
for
streaming?
descent procedure.
Yes, that's the problem.
In this case, I am VIP, very important person. You need to stop your streaming
No.
if you want to talk with me.
We'll talk afterwards.
Hey, just kidding. I hope it's not crowded. But if I come there, my intention is first of all flying to UK, taking to Uncle John. We will come with you, together with Uncle John.
Sounds like a plan, okay.
Very good plan, isn't it?
Hmm.
My top of descent in 4 minutes, 28 miles.
Mine is 36. It's because you're
Uncle
taking
John,
the other side of the runway. Sorry, okay.
I'm sorry. Uncle John. Uncle John doesn't speak with me.
He needs to find the focus on his Discord before he can speak, so it's not always that easy. He kind of
I
speaks
see.
when he pre-plans it.
Just that.
He's probably doing his planning now. Just give him a few minutes.
Maybe this weekend I'm going to set PMDG 737.
Yeah, Scotsman, I'm in the same position. Got some of the money already, but also we're waiting for the new generation stuff. Then we want to see what's going to be better, AMD, Intel for the flight sim, and then you worry about budget. And yes, Robert, that's one of the tests I'm doing now. It seems that the real weather crash to desktop, it does happen. It's unfortunate, I can't tell you when and where and why, but I'm taking a chance now, to fly with real weather, and The big thing now from the Zibo side that you need to do is you need to disable your safe flight situation. If you do those auto safe flight situations, those things, they sometimes work also and sometimes they just don't, and then you get your crash to desktop. So that's why I keep on telling the guys, rather don't fly with the real weather and rather don't have the safe flight situation on. Okay, both are things that Laminar is very well aware of and they promise to fix in B5, so we just have to be patient. Scotsman, the ones where we go into the cages with are not hungry when we go in there, I promise you, okay? The ones on the outside of the Land Rover, for instance, yes, they're hungry. Sometimes they feed you while you sit and watch. You know, it's always a spectacular thing to see. But you must just, you know, wear proper running shoes and just make sure that you're faster than the slowest person when you need to run. You know, then you'll be fine.
Descent.
Approach top of descent.
There we go. Sorry, SK son, thank you so much. Scotsman, when you come, I won't only take you to the Lion Safari Park. I'll take you to the actual farm where I work sometimes. They've got a big lion den there, and they've got tents next to the fence. And there's nothing like sleeping peacefully and you know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., these guys, you know, start singing their song, wah, wah, they're next to you. I mean, you can hear them for a good couple of kilometers. So imagine being like 10, 15 meters from them when they start doing that. It's bone chilling, man. But it's fun. It's really nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's really nice. Evening to all the guys that came in late. Welcome guys, thanks for stopping by. There's something amazing. Uncle John, I don't know if you can remember this. You don't have to worry about talking back. I know it's difficult. But at the lion park here, they've got a tame giraffe, and then they give you some food, and you can actually, you stand on an elevated platform, and then you feed it, and it eats out of your hand. That was a nice experience. You know, playing with the lion cubs was also, it was awesome and all, but feeding the giraffe out of your hand, that was an experience, man. That was nice.
I fed him, Nico. I've got photographs of me feeding him.
Yes, yeah, we did lots of photographs. That big purple dark tongue of that thing. Looks fun.
Angeros.
Yep. Yeah, thank you, Steve.
And we ate crocodile.
Yeah, but you got the raw deal. I think what I need to do is I need to go and buy a piece of crocodile steak, and we'll put it here on the braai or something. Make it a name, make it for us proper. We don't want to eat the flippin' knuckles, man. Exactly, Scotsman. Yeah, Uncle John had to wrestle the crocodile, kill it, then skin it, and then we gave it to the guys to prepare for us. And that's nothing. He had to fight with a snake as well. Did you hear the story about the snake? That was a big story.
Don't go the snake. Needless to say, I absolutely am petrified of snakes.
Yeah. But you did well. This was when we went into one of the pens to play with the little baby cubs. Just thought I'd say that quick. Look what I found. Look what I found. Look what I found. Look. Here's Uncle John with a giraffe. See? This brings back memories. Uncle John, I'm going to start slowing down a little bit after 10,000. I'm obviously flying a longer track than you, so that should give you way more enough time to actually land and vacate, okay?
No problem. I'm going straight in anyway.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna go around the back.
Okay, no problems.
In actual fact, I've got you on the map. I'll keep an eye on you. I don't necessarily have to slow down because I see you are way ahead of me already.
Oh, you have noticed. I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, no. See, I don't see on TCAS because you're obviously much lower than the specs, but yeah.
Way over speed.
Yep. Hey, Martin. Yeah, it was time to go and check the Zibo airport again, man. Haven't been there in a while. And the last time we tried to stream, we had so much problems. We had to do an emergency breakaway and landing back at Bergamo. It was fun. But I just thought I need to go and actually complete this flight. 737, that's why we put extra fuel. In case we make a mistake. There's Uncle John right there. I've got your visual.
Approaching transition. Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Who is
Transition
Uncle
level.
John?
Ready
Uncle
for approach
John?
checklist.
I'll tell you the story. Many years ago, I was still the administrator of the Zibo community group, and there was this guy that came on the group, a Zibo user, and he had a problem. And I said to him, you know what, I see you struggling, and I see you really try and help yourself, but I can help you quicker if you will allow me. I'll log into your computer quickly, I'll do the Zibo install for you, and you know, just get you going. And I don't think any of us at that moment realized the friendship that we would, you know, forge in that moment. And Uncle John has become part of my family now, believe it or not. He's come to visit us 3 times already in South Africa. He's coming again in December. He's literally like a uncle of the family, and that's why we call him Uncle John. so yeah, that's Uncle John. We've spent a lot of time together now with Zibo, and you know, doing our Zibo thing, and it's a great friendship. Uncle John, where are you going? Looks like you lost the plot.
You know what it meant me?
Oops. You see, now I'm worried about you, and if I get my speed brake out, man. Yeah, no problem.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Flaps 1 set.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go for me. Your captain is speaking. I wish you a very wonderful night. See you later on.
Okay,
Best
okay.
regards, Hakan.
Cheers, Hakan. See you later.
Cheers.
Localizer capture.
2,500.
Flaps 2 set. Flaps 2 set. Flaps 5 set.
Right, I'm 11.6 nautical miles from the threshold, sir. I've got the poppy in sight.
Remind me, which runway are you coming in on?
2-2.
Ah, okay. I mean, I'm coming on 3-1.
Yeah, you said something like that. James, while we're waiting to land, just as a matter of interest, this is Uncle John. In case you were wondering, that is Uncle John. I'm putting your photo on stream, sir. I'm making you famous again.
As long as they're decent pics.
Yeah, semi-decent.
Glide slope capture. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for
Thanks,
landing.
Scotsman.
Flaps 15 set.
Yeah, there it is. There's those lights. We can see your visual.
Okay, sir. Safe landing.
Thank you, you too.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Yes, that is Linda, arrest wire. Yeah, that's her doing the talking over there.
1,000.
1,000 feet,
Taxi
stabilize,
lights on.
Mr. Bergamo 27.
Look. We're going to miss each other, just. He's just going to pause in front of my nose.
500.
Uncle
Clear to
John.
land runway 22.
400.
Look. He's on the runway. He's just going to pause in front of my nose.
300. Approaching decision height. 200 minimums.
Traffic. Uncle John, move your butt. Don't stop now. Move.
100.
I'm going to take your wings off.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked.
He'll stop in time.
Auto brake in use.
Yeah, move your butt side. There you go, we made it.
80 knots.
Thank you for the excitement. Thank you for the excitement.
60 knots. Yes. Great landing.
Thank
Good
you.
timing, John.
You are
Yeah, very good. Very good.
We have to have a bit of fun.
Oh, of course. Thank you, sir. Yeah, now I need my chart to see where on it I need to go. I've got no clue. So apparently there is a turn off here somewhere. Let's go find it.
Flaps up and set. Stabilized.
Yes, Hakan. Are you there? Hallo Geert. Ja, lekker gelag nou hoor. Ah. I see dead people. After landing procedure.
Where did you park?
After landing
I'm still
procedure.
taxiing, sir. I'm coming to you.
Okay.
If you would just stop somewhere, that would be nice. But it looks like you're still taxiing.
After landing procedure complete.
Groot plesier, Geert. Dead people. Sorry, Uncle John?
You look on your right hand side.
I'm coming towards you. I'm just taxiing like a palooka, that's all. Oh no, stop. We don't want to crash now. Look at that. It's going to cost me money again. Oh, it looks like he stopped. Ah, there we go. Parking brakes set. Hello, Johan. Oh, he traffic control the movie. Huh? Stop your Skymatix Boeing right there. We don't want to incur costs tonight, sir. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Let's do this. Yeah, I think we did a fantastic job, Uncle John. If you can just set your parking brake. I'm getting nervous. Your aircraft's creeping up on me here. Maybe you need to set the chocks as well.
Listen, parking brake is on. Stop panicking.
I'm worried. I saw you take off there in London at EGLL that day with me. I saw your takeoff. You avoided that A380 magnificently, sir. Well, there you go. Let's file this flight. Oh, I must still stop the engine, sorry. That
Ready
would help.
for shutdown checklist.
I say the same. You break it, you buy it. Oh man, where's this thing?
We've got loads of pictures of it, relax.
That's not the one.
We've got loads of pictures of it.
That's not the one either. Where's that one? I want to show you guys this.
Thank you, Nico.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. There we go.
Feel that push.
There we go, there we go. I want to show you guys this. I hope you enjoy it. So while we're waiting, have a look. So this was the Level D flight simulator here in Johannesburg. Belonged to Comair / British Airways. And what we did was we set up the flight from London, EGLL 09. I think that's left.
Feel that push.
So obviously Uncle John left me on the right hand side so Uncle John could get the feeling a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun.
That's what I was talking about earlier. So anyway, it's just part of the old fun. While we were thinking about all the old good times, that was part of them. Part of the old fun. So, Uncle John, did you log your flight for the VA now?
I did, sir. Have you?
Yes, sir.
Did you
log your flight for the VA now? Now you're broadcasting my echo. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, if you can ever go onto a level D sim, by hook or crook or by money or by whatever way, do yourself a favor, just go do it. It's so much fun, I promise you. Go for at least an hour so you can do a bit of hand flying, you know, feel what it's like to fly the real thing. It's really nice, man. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to disconnect from my Vaio. I think Uncle John's left already. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys are going to have fun. And obviously now that I'm feeling better and the work pressure is a little bit less, I'll probably stream a little bit more now again. So yeah, enjoy. Nice having you here. And bye-bye everybody.
Good night, guys.